All right, let's do this thing. Here we go. Let's take a deep breath in. Just feel it for a moment, breathing, eyes opening. So, I'm really happy to be here with you today, and I'm really happy that we get to share time together. I want to talk about how we become more and more authentically our true self, and I want to understand that the strange thing about it is that by surrendering, you end up becoming more authentically yourself. Isn't that cool? By surrendering to this unbelievable experience that we're having, surrendering to our teacher, which is life itself. As the Sufis say, God is closer to you than your jugular vein. Okay, so what I'm saying, not that that's the jugular vein, but I mean the heart. But what I'm suggesting is that we have to be present in order to find our power. And so we want to understand that words are part of how we direct power. And words also can block us. So, the word enthralled, and we think of the word enthrall as if someone's enthralling, we think of them as a good thing. But the word thrall actually means slave. To be enthralled means you are enslaved. So it's interesting to me because when you're enslaved or enthralled, you are so dominated that you don't even want to not be enslaved or enthralled. You're glad to be enthralled, And so what happens then is that you can't be your own unique self. Someone who wants to enslave or enthrall wants you to be so dominated that you don't have those unique qualities that exist for your sake to express into the world. If you're enthralled, what you express is always in service of that ownership. So really recognize this. No moment of your life exists enthralled to any other moment. And we see words. I almost said totally, okay? But we don't totally do that. But we often are acting as though a moment exists for another moment. You're going to get married and everything is about getting married. Every day is the preparation, But the truth is that every day you are alive is the most important day of your life. Every step you take is the most important step. There are no ordinary moments. So recognize that. Understand that when people are enthralled, they do things that are not for their best interest. They do this because they end up as an agent for some greater thing. So let's be free. Let's be free. We understand that when we are free, that we are able to surrender, we're able to release. Freedom is not about taking every path, it's about taking the path that's right for you. So that's the choice, to be free or to be enthralled. A lot of times, to be enthralled, it makes people feel safer. It's more challenging to actually be free. But the authenticity will be bringing you forward. And gradually, the fog will begin to diminish. And then sometimes you'll think you're not in fog, but you're really at another layer of the fog. So being present is a continual revelation of us learning who we are. So this is a wonderful element. This is a wonderful thing. And we understand, again, to be enthralled is like the faces in a mob, right? When one is enthralled, you are not an individual, right? When you are truly present, when you are able to release and to let go, when you don't have a death grip on anything in this realm, and you understand that you are in the world but not of the world, and your true joy and happiness actually comes from inside out rather than outside in. To be enthralled is to be a slave deep in your heart. To enjoy is to radiate joy. So let's do that today. Let's do that today. Every step, every day. Today is so important. And when we live that way, we'll die that way. So, and meaning that when we die, we will recognize that we are so important. So I thank you so much for getting together. Thank you for who you are and what you are becoming, because you are the key to us shifting this reality. I'm going to ring the bell. Listen carefully. Oh yeah, and by the way, don't forget to check the website this evening, right around 6 o'clock. I'll be putting up a post. All right? So let's do this thing. Here we go. Listen to the bell. We find transformation by finding responsibility, not the weight of duty, but the ability to respond. And we can respond to all that's happening because we are equal to the task. I'm bringing my hands in prayer position, and I bow to you as a free-hearted individual. Namaste. Today's the day. Let's do it.